I'm Frank Whitmer. I'm in the Computer Science and Engineering department as an associate professor. I'm also the chair of the department. In terms of what our students work on when they're in the workplace, certainly a big portion of it is writing code. But that's certainly not everything. There's the whole design process, and so you've got to be able to come up with a reasonable design. Oftentimes that means working with a customer or a client, figuring out what the requirements are, making sure that your design meets those requirements, being able to estimate, well, how long is it going to take you to actually complete this project, and then of course you have to be able to deliver it. And so oftentimes this then forms an iterative process where you're continually working with a particular customer or client. And so certainly part of that again is going to be maybe writing code, but some of it, and working with hardware as well. But some of it of course is interfacing with people and being able to communicate effectively. And so this is why, students, of course, in all of our programs have to take classes like writing and communication classes, even if they might think that those aren't necessary for an engineering degree. With any technology, of course, it can be used for good or for evil. And with computer science and computer systems engineering, I think there's a lot of opportunity to use it to make people's lives more efficient and smoother. And so we can see that through a lot of the technology. Of course, one of the hot areas in computer science recently is generative artificial intelligence with tools like large language models and artificial intelligence. And so these tools are able to provide answers to people at their fingertips in a way that wasn't possible just 2 or 3 years ago. And so being able to improve the responses and provide information on demand to people in a very quick and efficient way is something that can really help out and improve people's lives. And another example is had a recent student graduate and go to work for the state of Alaska, and so their position is not a forward-facing position, but they're looking to improve efficiencies sort of behind the scenes across the state of Alaska. And so, you may not see the work that this student is doing, but hopefully, the next time you go do the DMV and have to, register your vehicle or get a new license, hopefully that's a smooth process and that you're not there waiting for hours and hours and complaining about the inefficiency of state government. I think, a good computer scientist or computer systems engineer, certainly, generally good human traits like being humble and knowing when you don't know something. So I think knowing when to ask for help is a really good trait. So often I see students, really trying to solve some problem and just, banging their head against the wall for hours and hours. And I always tell students, don't throw your computer monitor out the window, because that is not going to help you solve the problem. So knowing when to ask for help and along those same lines, always being a lifelong learner. And keeping up with the latest technology will serve you well, especially in the field of computer science, where a lot of these tools and technologies are changing so rapidly. Lastly, just to summarize, if you have interest in trying to make the world a better place, I think looking at computer science or computer systems engineering is a good place to start. I don't think you'll be disappointed with the tools that you'll have at your disposal coming out of having a degree in these fields.